Hello everyone, this is Harry, and I just wanted to bring you this quick message. Quick, fast message, as quick as I can make it happen, other than the fact that I'm wearing a Dallas shirt and I'm here in New York, and that has nothing to do with my video. But I just wanted to talk about breaking out of the cycle, which is extremely important. I had to make this video because I've been listening to a lot of information. I've been reading a lot of emails. I've been doing a lot of research today because it's extremely important when you're an entrepreneur trying to build your way into the next level and become independent and become free, that you get as much information about business that you can. It's extremely important to get information. So I want to talk about poverty, breaking the cycle, and where you need to be at to achieve something sort of like happiness. Now, I do recommend that if you live in an urban area, if you live in an area where there's low income, you really need to watch this video. If you live in a suburban area, middle class, you really need to watch this video. If you're wealthy, this is going to be entertainment for you, and you might start laughing. So anyway, breaking the cycle. A lot of people have this idea that a job is security. And that's part of a systematic routine of thinking, because there aren't many wealthy people who tell their children to get a job. In fact, wealthy people start training their children at a very young age to start businesses. Why do they do this? They do this because they understand the master to slave relationship. They understand that if they were to encourage their children to go out and get a job, that those kids will, in fact, be controlled economically, spiritually, emotionally, and physically by someone else instead of themselves. When people say they want independence, freedom, happiness, all these gleeful things, that stuff comes from entrepreneurism. Now, you may have to practice it for a while before you get to a point of doing it full time. I always say to people, if you're aggressive and you follow my method here that I have on this YouTube channel, and subscribe if you haven't already and you stumble upon this, subscribe. If you follow my method, which is basically make yourself an extra $200 to $300 a month right away. You start today just doing what you got to do, which is watching my videos, learning how to buy and sell items. There's so many different avenues. You got eBay, Amazon. You have so many different ways. You could do it direct, like Dame Dash says, direct to consumer. You can get your own website. You could start your own design. I don't recommend that people start their own like clothing line and brands until you got a little bit of paper behind you. I would say once you've accumulated about $10,000 or more, then that might be the right time. Still may not be ready quite just yet. But either way, back to my message, as I said it before. You want to just follow that method, and then it's going to grow. You'll find that sometime, maybe a year, 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, you're making $1,000 a month. And it really should take about 5 years to get you to a point where you're independent. You don't need a job anymore. 5 years of consistency. So if you're consistent for 5 years, you should be fine. No more job. If you take breaks in between and you spend all your money, and that's depending on whether you're taking your money and you're flipping it, taking it, flipping it, taking it, flipping it, and putting away a little bit of money. You know, you definitely want to build up your stash first. I always recommend building an emergency $1,500 stash to the side, and then take everything else, if you can, flip it. Then if you can build your stash up to 5,000 or more and stuff like that or whatever, and just take the rest and flip or whatever. You want to do something like that. But like I said, breaking the cycle means getting out of that systematic idea that you have to depend on a job for all your income, because you really don't. You can easily make $200 to $300 a month working for yourself, and it's a proud thing, because you can literally walk around and tell people you have a business. If you have a business, if you're trading goods and services for money, you have a business. People, you can get into conversations with people and they can say, oh, what do you do? I have a job and I have a business. And basically, like I tell you, you're a hybrid. You could tell people, hey, I have a full-time job and I have a part-time business. Oh, what's your part-time business? Well, I sell goods and services online. Oh, really? How do you do that? I go through eBay, Amazon. I have my own website at, sellstuff.com or whatever, You could check out some of my, new shirts, bags, and all other stuff that I have. Whatever you want to sell. You can sell belly rings, earrings, whatever you have. Car parts. Some people sell car parts. Furniture. You can sell furniture online. You can create your own website. You sell music online. You sell whatever you want. You can sell books too. You can write a book, sell it like I'm a published author, sell my books online. I'm a published independent artist, so sell my music online. So, break the cycle, all right? So, that's part of the 50 Shades of Sales series. Breaking the cycle. Just remember that. You want to break the cycle. So just think hard. You don't want to be in that cycle. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe and share. Thanks.